Young men don't just drift coolly out of nowhere and buy a palace on Long Island. Who is this Gatsby?
了不起的盖茨比是2013年美国巨制3D 奢华爱情电影，是莱昂纳多·迪卡普里奥、凯瑞·穆里根主演，巴兹·鲁赫曼执导。电影改编自福斯科特·菲茨杰拉德同名小说，故事讲述了几个年轻人在上世纪20年代美国经济大萧条前夕的纠葛，通过一个名叫尼克·卡罗维的穷人亲眼目睹并讲述大富翁杰伊·盖茨比的个人感情经历，为爵士时代送上了一曲美歌。
明星面对面的观众朋友，你们好！今天我们请到的是一位好莱坞的大导演 ，The Great Gatsby 的 Director Baz Luhrmann， 欢迎他 ，Welcome Baz Luhrmann。
你好。
你好。Could you say hi to our show's audience?
Sure. 你好，认真的
Whoa.
Everything you need, perhaps more flowers. Do you think it's too much? I think it's what you want. I think so too.
We haven't met for many years.
这部电影演绎了如菲茨杰拉德般的未成名作家尼克·卡罗维，他于1922年春天离开中西部，来到纽约市。这个时代充满着示威的道德、绚烂的爵士、私酒的大户和狂飙的股市。尼克追求自己的美国梦，住在笙歌鼎沸的神秘百万富翁杰盖茨比家隔壁，而海湾对面则住着黛西和她那风流的名门丈夫汤姆·布坎南。尼克深受这个纸醉金迷的上流社会及其中的幻想、爱情和谎言吸引，他目睹这种世界内外的一切，于是决定提笔写下一个故事，关于一段无缘爱情、不灭的梦想和让人心痛的故事，并反映出当前的时代和挣扎。
Thank you. Yesterday I just saw the movie and I love it so much. And to be an audience, I have a little question that do you have a little story of the Gatsby's ring?
I actually have it with me.
Yeah.
This is the ring that Leonardo wears in the film. And as you will learn, there's a secret image in here. That, of course, when you watch the film, you come to understand that is a reminder to him of his great obsession, his great passionate and romantic love.
Ever since you making your movie, it leaves a huge impression on the audience. So I want to ask you that has it been a challenge for the post-production?
Yes, always my films in post-production are great challenges because they're not naturalistic films with jeans and t-shirts, and you know every aspect I'm involved in, from getting the funding to working with my wife on the production design to working on producing the music to the marketing, even on the Blu-ray we do everything. So, and post-production is very complex because of course we were creating 1920s New York and we made it all in Australia, so it's very complicated.
So why choose this story has been already being adapted on screen 4 times?
Well, you know, I was in Beijing actually 10 years ago on my way to Russia, and I happened to have it on a recorded book. And when I heard it, I realized I thought I knew it, but I didn't know it. And I think the thing with The Great Gatsby, it's a bit like the American Hamlet, you know?
Okay.
It can be done time and time again.
Yes, different.
Exactly, and you learn more each time you do it. But I particularly think it's relevant now because in a world of such decadence and money and all these wonderful things, it's wonderful to have Tiffany's jewelry and Moet Chandon. But you've got to not forget that you need a cause and a point to your life. And I think that's what the book is.
I will tell you God's truth. God's truth about myself. I am the son of some very wealthy people. Sadly, they're all dead now. I lived in all the capitals of Europe, collecting jewels, hunting big game, painting a little. And came the war, old sport.
了不起的盖茨比出版于1925年，是美国作家福斯科特·菲茨杰拉德所写的一部以20世纪20年代的纽约市及长岛为背景的小说，被视为美国文学揭示时代的象征。 在电影圈内，这部小说已经被数次搬上银幕，其中以1974年版本最为著名。而2013年新版本的《了不起的盖茨比》的导演则是澳洲人巴兹·鲁曼。要论及和名著的渊源，巴兹·鲁曼曾经改编过莎士比亚的著名作品《罗密欧与朱丽叶》。再次改编名著，巴兹·鲁曼也显得小心翼翼。这部电影在2008年12月其就已经立项了，但是因为他对美国人民生活的隔阂以及批评界的某些反对之声，他一直没有开拍。2010年，巴兹·鲁曼搬家到了纽约，潜心修改影片剧本，并走访了大量的富裕人士，采访他们的生活和习惯等等。终于在2011年，这部电影的拍摄工作终于被确定了下来。改编这么一部名著是一件很困难的事情，因为要对事事物物均给予平均的照顾。虽然这是一本并不算长的小说，但是其中涉及到的人物、生活、社会背景却非常难以把握。毕竟小说里所写的不仅仅是一个故事，而是一种时代和氛围。这部电影一定要把握住小说的那种质感。
So what elements of the story touched you?
I think mainly that. I think Nick Carraway's resurrection through writing. He starts by coming to New York to be in banking and to make money for money's sake. And he becomes broken and an alcoholic. But he finds his way back to his spiritual self by writing a book. And he writes about this guy there called Gatsby. Was Gatsby a good guy or a bad guy? We don't really know, but I'll tell you something. We know he has a moral compass.
Yes.
We know that he has his own sense of what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah.
And that is something not all those other characters have.
Yes, that's true. And we know it's not just about the luxury. Also, you see the emotional in the movies. Exactly. So the emotional really touched us. So which part, for you, which part is the most emotional for your own?
It's interesting because I think there's a very potent emotion in the tragic moment when, and I won't give a spoiler away, but when Daisy has to leave it behind. She has to almost block it out of her mind. And you can blame Daisy, but think of being the wife of the most powerful family in China.
Yes.
And suddenly someone from your past turns up and goes, hey, I've got all the money that they've got. Leave the most powerful family in China and come and be with me. I mean, that's a very, but Gatsby, he's a dreamer. He just sees it that way.
Yeah.
So I think that's very emotional. And then I think Nick Carraway's relationship with Gatsby is very emotional too. Because Gatsby's probably the only person Nick's met who he's actually connected with or felt some real emotion with.
Okay.
I made the pleasure of Mr. Gatsby's acquaintance. I discovered a man of fine breeding.
Very interesting. Everything all right?
Oh, yes.
Love is blindness. I don't wanna see. Won't you wrap the night?
You always look so cool. The man in the cool, beautiful shirts.
莱昂纳多新作《了不起的盖茨比》，强大的制作团队打造覆灭的美国梦。虽然 3D 热潮自从《阿凡达》之后已经一发不可收拾，3D 技术更是突飞猛进的发展，但恐怕从来没人想过，逼真的 3D 原来还可以华丽丽的玩。除了导演巴兹·鲁曼《了不起的盖茨比》中，导演巴兹通过 3D 实拍技术对菲茨杰拉德这部经典小说进行了重新演绎，再搭配强大的幕后阵容、华丽奢侈的场景服装，带来了一场声色犬马的盛宴流觞。究竟是 3D 造就了华丽，还是华丽成全了 3D？ 影迷们拭目以待吧。但有一点是肯定的，这一定是一场前所未有的视效奇观。
Thank you so much. And the other question, we all know that today's film industry dominated by blockbusters and having special efforts. So there is a question that was it because you've worried audience embrace a good old drama, so you use the 3D to embellish it?
Actually, no. Fitzgerald was very modernist and he loved the cinema. And I tried to be like Fitzgerald when I made the movie. I tried to be very in the moment. That's why I mixed jazz with hip hop.
Yes.
You know, but I saw an old film by Hitchcock in the 60s, which was made in 3D. And I saw drama, acting in 3D, and I thought, gee, 3D is not just for effects. It's great to see actors act in 3D. It's somehow really immersive and it's kind of really intense. So I wanted to be like Fitzgerald. I wanted to be brave enough to be modernist. There wasn't really a commercial consideration. Because the studio didn't say to me, oh, make it in 3D. They were like, no, don't make it in 3D. That was my idea, blame me.
No, but actually it's really great to see 3D with this story mixed together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you think so.
It's really interesting, and yeah. And another question, Leonardo said that you are as much as a great filmmaker, also you are just passionate about the music.
Yes,
so now you are cooperate with contemporary artists as Jay-Z, Beyonce, Lana Del Rey. So working with these incorporated with the hip-hop elements, how do you feel working with them?
I've been actually producing with my friend Anton Monstead and different people. I've been producing music for about 15 years, usually under a pseudonym. So I've worked in the studio a lot, and I've worked with just about everyone. I mean, you know, old legends like David Bowie and Elton John and Placido Domingo, and I love music. I actually find music easy, not easier, but it's a bit more fun, you know, because you are in the studio and musicians work differently from film crews, and you don't have 300 people there waiting going, you know, I make about 200 decisions a day as a director. When you're enjoying music, you just feel it more.
So what made you decide to incorporate the hip-hop into this film?
Well, you see, Fitzgerald took African American street music, jazz, and he put it right in his novel. He put pop songs in his novel, and he did it to make it feel of the moment, in the moment, right here, right now. You know, immediate.
Yes.
Now, I love jazz, but it's actually kind of nostalgic. So I didn't want the film to feel nostalgic. I wanted the film to feel right here, right now. So we mixed jazz with hip-hop. So we have the hip-hop album out there now, but the jazz album's coming out this week, and then the score album's coming out too. So there's 2 more albums coming by.
Yes, and we want to listen.
Grand vision for his life since he was a boy.
I'm gonna fix things just the way they were before.
Just you and me. No amount of fire could challenge the fairy tale he had stored up in his heart.
求最富有的乐坛黄金夫妻档 Jay-Z 和碧昂斯，当红团体黑眼豆豆的女主唱飞机弗洛伦斯与机械乐队的主唱弗洛伦斯维尔奇，乐坛新贵打雷姐拉纳德雷，叉叉乐队奥利弗西姆，老牌摇滚歌星布莱恩费瑞，以及美国车库摇滚的领军乐队白色条纹主唱杰克怀特等等。如此光芒万丈的幕后音乐推手，如同一个难以跨越的珠穆朗玛，让别的电影情以何堪
Last question, huh? Is there any experience you gained during this shoot that you can share with our young filmmakers?
Well, yes, I think with young filmmakers, don't wait for people to give you permission to start making a movie. I mean, they're so very lucky that they can pick up a D5 or a video camera, write a script, and get on and make your movies. You know? And I think the other thing is that there are no rules in filmmaking. And, you know, it rained and rained and rained and rained and rained when we made this movie. And somehow we had to deal with it. So you've got to learn to deal with whatever's thrown at you. You know, don't get thrown by you.
Yes, thank you so much. A little question that the music because your music is so amazing. What do you like hip hop, like Jay-Z's music? Which one is you like best?
Do you know what? I just love hip hop. Jay said a really good thing. He said there's just good music and bad music. Like I like good country and western. I like classical music. I like hip hop. I like dance tracks. I mean, you know, I think a great Katy Perry track, or you know, the XX. I think they're awesome. I've worked with Radiohead. I worked with Elton John. You know, I just like good music. It's just good and bad music.
Okay, so why don't put the New York da 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 into this film?
Because I think that's a quintessential New York anthem. and we in Jay-Z, and the city scene for the Queensboro Bridge is always a city scene for the first time, with all the possibility of magic. Anything can happen now that we've crossed this bridge. Even Gatsby can happen.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
I ain't got time for you, baby.
Can't you see who this guy is? With his house, his parties, and his fancy clothes.
Is all this made entirely from your own imagination? Kind of takes your breath away, doesn't it?
Who is this Gatsby?
The Great Gatsby.